So the GOAT thing is cool because I think we're at the point now, and let the debates begin, where you have got to put not one, not two, but three, all three of those guys in the conversation with the GOAT. Some people gonna say, man, you must be out your mind. That's Richard Pryor. That's Eddie Murphy. Yeah. Yeah. Richard Pryor, definitely, but you got Red Fox before that. But Richard Pryor was definitely
Robin
a superstar.
Harris.
Huh?
Robin Harris.
Robin Harris ain't in that conversation. He ain't in the GOAT conversation. Robin Harris in the GOAT conversation? No, he is not in the GOAT conversation. The GOAT conversation. He is not in the GOAT conversation. No way. He was great. He was great, but he's not in that conversation. When you talk about Chappelle, Chris Rock, Kevin Hart, I'm not personally a huge Chris Rock fan. I think he's okay.
I'm not either.
Yeah. I think Chris Rock is okay, but Chris kind of was the precursor to who Dave Chappelle is now, even though they're not that far difference in age. And here's why I say that. Dave Chappelle is a storyteller. Dave Chappelle, his delivery is kind of dry, and he appeals to a white market, to a general market, right? Absolutely. A lot of our comedians, I was the first one who was surprised with how successful Steve Harvey became in the general market, because he was such a comic that was well received in the black community, because he used to be black. He is still black. Let's not act like Steve Harvey's done changed really anything about himself besides took about 7 buttons off his suits. He used to have them 10 button suits. Now he down to
he in Fashion Week wearing no socks, no buttons, and a scarf for absolutely no reason.
But Kevin Hart came out the gate. My first recollection of Kevin Hart was Soul Plane, and he was in Soul Plane, right? And I was like, who is this little guy? And this little condescending, self-deprecating style of comedy. But when you start talking about someone who has done it from a business perspective, I kind of almost look like, you look at Eddie Murphy and you compare him to Michael Jordan. They were great products. They were the best at what they did, but you can tell for the most part, everything they did as an employee selling a product.
Got it. I understand what you're trying to say.
I compare Kevin Hart to LeBron.
So you're saying the GOAT meaning all around, not just they were funny on stage. You mean all the way around. I would give Kevin Hart that award, because you know who should have been him if things hadn't gotten weird? Cat Williams. Cat Williams should have been Kevin Hart. Don't say no.
Cat Williams got a perm. I'm a marketer. Everything I think about is the way you're going to be palatable to the market. How will people receive you? Right? Okay. There's nothing in Cat Williams, man. Cat Williams is funny. Cat Williams will sell out the State Farm Arena here in Atlanta every time. He probably come to Florida every time. He's gonna sell out. But he's not box office as far as movies go. Kevin Hart has now gotten himself into a place where he is bar none box office. And Kevin Hart, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, are in a class by themselves right now as far as black comics, and almost comics in general. And so LGBT community can continue to come after Dave Chappelle, and there's a whole side of community who really don't care, and they're gonna keep supporting him.